Hello, my lovelies. This is going to be your shadow work for the week. I apologize. I do have a cold, so please excuse the way that I sound. The videos will be all up early this week. I'm going to take the rest of the week off to rest and recover, but I wanted to make sure you guys got your messages this week. So let's see what kind of issues we could need to figure out. What is our triggers this week? Conversations from our inner self or with our inner self. What do we need to know? Secrets. Says, what is your biggest secret and why is this a secret? And how would you feel if others knew? Parental values. What were your parents' or guardians' core values growing up as a child? And how has this influenced you? Inner child. In what way is your inner child affecting your life right now? Lies. What do you often lie about? Masking. Do you ever feel like you're wearing a mask or playing a role? Inner teen. What do you wish someone would have told you as a teenager? Inner child. In your childhood, what did you not receive and how has this impacted you? So those are triggers. Let's see how we integrate or find the balance. What do we need to know this week? Authenticity. How can you use your shadow self to become more authentic? Empathy. How can you use your shadow self to develop empathy for others? Symbols. Are there any recurring symbols in your life? Acceptance. What aspects of your shadow self are you ready to accept and integrate? Expression. How can you create safe spaces to express your shadow self? And playfulness. How can you bring playfulness to your life? One more. Acceptance. How can you practice accepting yourself? All right, let's see what we have going on for us for shadow work this week. All right, we start with needing to find some balance in the imbalance, in the chaos, in the conflict. Part of that is self-love, and as this person on this card is pouring into a giant cup, there's a crack in there. So it's almost like in order to heal what's broken, we first have to pour into our own cup in order to not be depleted to be able to give to others. I also feel like you're having some issues with your manifestations not coming in, or maybe you doubt that it's possible for them to actually be achievable. I feel like shifting your perspective is going to be huge on that. Watch out for ego issues is what I'm picking up today, is that we need to make sure that, that things are in balance and that they're not erratic or chaotic, that we aren't operating out of ego. All right, Knight of Wands. So again, arrogance, somebody who's very cocky, somebody who's maybe a little bit of a playboy, someone who's not ready to settle down, and they might be prone to anger. I feel like this person has also gone very cold as a result of dealing with this person, and that she's very cutthroat. She's somebody who's not going to stick around for all the nonsense and the chaos, and that there might be some strong boundaries needed, or that somebody may have eliminated them. All right, Seven of Cups. We need to choose very wisely. We may have made some bad decisions when it comes to love lately, so we need to choose carefully, and we really need to end a toxic cycle that's been around for far too long. So letting go of this person or this situation where there's been a lot of backstabbing and betrayal, it's finally overcoming those things. Someone's very curious about what you've been up to, I feel like, since this ending or separation has happened. Sorry, my voice just keeps cutting out, guys. So I feel like this person is very curious. They could be spying on you through things like social media, trying to figure out what's happened since this ending. Let's see. We have lots of forward progress where there hasn't been. So things might currently be a little stuck and stagnant. That is going to change. And I feel like things catapult forward very quickly. And you could have a new love offer coming in. Just be careful you're not still dealing with toxic cycles. And we have the Hierophant. So when it's in the shadow, it's like we're not listening to our intuition. We also might be needing to take a step on blind faith and try new things. And I feel like we could be breaking traditions. So maybe you don't want a traditional marriage or wedding. Maybe this is something that you want to just be with the right person and not involve courts or contracts in this. And so I feel like this is an important step for you to decide what's going to work best for you. I feel like you're also recovering financially, that there's some blessings coming in, and we need to watch out that we aren't under somebody's spell or illusion. That's super important, that we are all on the up and up, and that things work out for us when we are all telling the truth. All right. 6 of coins. So positive changes in our finances. More money could be coming in, pay raise, promotion, share the wealth. There's the need to take a step in a new direction, taking a leap of faith. Just look before you leap. Don't get into a situation where you bite off more than you can chew. The wheel of fortune is being spun in your favor, so good luck will find you, as well as unexpected money. And that you also need to have some boundaries and you need to end some things. The 10 of Wands is really telling us that this is a heavy burden that we don't wish to carry any further, so let it go. The 8 of Swords says you're going to overthink this. You need to just make a decision about your future and what that looks like going forward. Start by setting some goals. Part of this might be going through the courts in order to create the justice or the balance that you're looking for to restore the peace and harmony. And the 7 of Coins tells us that we can't give up on our dreams or goals just yet. It's going to take hard work in order to achieve this, but if we're willing to do that, we can. The Death tells us that there's some sort of transformation going on. We could need to transform ourselves internally. I feel like there's also a major shift going on energetically that may cause us to have to pause and to regroup and to change things. I also feel like this is telling us that as we end something, something new will take its place. It could also be that there's a union coming in. We did have the Hierophant here, which symbolizes marriage. So there could be an ending in a long-standing relationship for a new beginning to occur, or after something ends, we are going towards our forever person, however that resonates. It's time to leave the conflict and chaos behind and move to calmer waters this week. And the Knight of Swords tells us that it's time to take a leap of faith and to be brave, to gather our courage to go forward. Is there anything else that's hidden from us this week? All right, so there is an unexpected offer that's coming in, and it will take teamwork to make the dream work this week. And if you want a victory, you're going to have to work hard for that. First of all, you need some rest and relaxation. I will be taking the rest of the week off so I can get over this stinking cold. So make sure that if you need the rest, you take it. The 5 of Wands tells us there's lots of competition. I feel like there's lots of rivalry, butting heads, or ego issues that we need to resolve. And again, our finances will start to improve, that we have positive changes coming. So don't hoard your resources, equal give and take, no lack mentality. And you will be shocked when this new person comes in that's offering you their cup of love. So in the meantime, work on you and heal this week. Take some time out and rest if you need it. And we'll see you guys back here soon. Have a great week.